So we're back in Brooklyn for part 2 of this free cleaning. If you haven't seen part 1, I pinned it to my profile so you can go back and watch that. So this is where we left off last time. I don't have a volunteer today, so I'm going to try to knock as most of this out as I can by myself. That is the kitchen. That's another project for another day. We're going to focus on clearing the bedroom. So it's something I want people to know, right? A lot of the times when you see cases like this, people will say, oh, automatically, that's a hoarder. Sometimes it's not. So this can be executive dysfunction, just straight up executive dysfunction. So where you get the difference between a hoarder or somebody who's suffering from hoarding disorder and a person who's just suffering from executive dysfunction due to whatever it is, because like there's a plethora of things that can result in executive dysfunction. We can go through that in another video, but I think I've already covered it in a lot of my How Did My Home Get Like This videos. But if you haven't seen that series, it's on my timeline. Go watch it, please. But yes, how I differentiate between the two is their attachment to the items. So if I, like in this case, if I have someone who's suffering from a hoarder disorder, they're going to want to keep a lot of these things. Everything's going to be like, wait, what is that? What'd you throw out? You know, there's attachment to the items. Somebody who has experienced extreme executive dysfunction, they're not really going to be attached to a lot of these things. It's just the fact that it happened and they don't know how to get out of it. They don't know how to start cleaning this up. So that's where I come in. So whether it's executive dysfunction or a hoarding disorder, I approach the situation similar, because what both cases have in common is they know that there is important stuff mixed in here, but they just don't know where it is. So I at least like to try to find their things that they're looking out for, because it builds trust and it also boosts their confidence to continue the project. This customer, she was asking me to look out for her papers from her country because, you know, clearly those are very important to her. And pictures of her kids, her family, and things like that. And we found a lot of it. And actually, that's her right there helping. She's getting down. My girl got suited and booted and ready to change her life. I hear that. And the customer actually said she was looking for rings, not asking me to do it. She was looking for them herself. And then Chris actually was like, oh, I think I seen some fall out of the garbage in the truck. And then came back upstairs with the daughter's white gold rings. I was like, oh, like, what are the odds the rings just fall out the garbage and Chris sees it? She also said that she has heart issues. So when she does like strenuous activity that it would take to clean this place out, and, you know, just sweating and getting tired really fast and having to take several breaks. But she was like, I don't know if it's you or like when you're here, I don't feel any heart flutters. I don't feel tired. I feel very motivated to get the job done. And I was like, wow, that's really amazing to hear. Like, God got you, sister. God got you. Because I'm human. I can't take away your heart flutters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take all the credit. Moral of the story is a lot of these cases, they look similar. And you can take a wild guess as to what's going on, but you won't truly know until you speak to them.